During the noughties, Ligue 1 was almost entirely dominated by one team, Lyon. They won the title a then record 7 times in a row from 2002 to 2008, before Bordeaux, Marseille and then Lille added some variety to proceedings. In this video, we're going to take a closer look at Lille's double winning team of the 2010-11 season, because they for sure were magnifique. We'll look at the strongest starting 11 with most appearances in the league. Let's start with the defence, because any title winning squad must be built on solid foundations, and that is a reliable and tight backline. Between the sticks was Michael Landreau. Signed in 2009 from PSG, the 6-foot stopper started every single one of Lille's league and cup matches. Not much to say about the big man here, a solid keeper who made some big saves and could distribute the ball capably. Next up at right back is Mathieu Debuchy, who played 35 times in the league, chipping in with 2 goals and 3 assists. Lille were a fairly wide team and made full use of Debuchy in an attacking capacity, as he averaged 1 shot on goal and 1 key pass per game, also getting in 1 cross a game, with which he was particularly accurate and effective. He was also good at carrying out his defensive responsibilities, averaging 3.5 clearances, 3 tackles and 2.4 interceptions a game. He wasn't exactly impassable though, as he was dribbled past roughly once a match. Forming the backbone of the team were the sound and stable central defensive pairing of Adil Rami and Aurélien Chedjou. Both tall and physical centre-backs, they were a key factor in Lille ending the season with the best defence in the league, conceding just 36 goals across the whole campaign. Rami managed 1.7 tackles and 1.4 interceptions a match over 36 league appearances, while Chedjou was averaging 2 interceptions and 1.8 tackles a game in 31 league appearances. Chedjou averaged 6.1 clearances to Rami's 4.8, showing how good the fearless Cameroonian was positionally. Rami showed himself to be more of a dominating presence in the air, winning 2.6 of his aerial duels to Chedjou's 0.8. Both were getting in less than 1 block a game, but this could be due to the work of the midfield in breaking down attacks and stopping opposition players before they could get shots away. Both also showed their importance in launching attacks and removing danger with 6 long balls a game each, and an overall pass accuracy of around 85%. Defensively, both chipped in with some modest contributions, with Rami getting away roughly 1 shot per game and Chedjou getting in around the same amount of dribbles. Final defender of the strongest starting 11 was left back Franck Beria, who bagged a goal and an assist in 27 league appearances. Beria wasn't as dynamic or effective as Debuchy was offensively, with 0.7 shots and 0.4 key passes a game, also not opting to fire crosses into the box, only managing 0.2 of them a game. Defensively, Beria was capable and trustworthy, getting in 2.4 tackles, 3.9 interceptions and 3.1 clearances a match. He was also more difficult to get past than Debuchy, as he was dribbled past only 0.3 times a match. Moving on to the midfield now, and sitting in front of the defence as the deepest lying of a midfield 3 was captain Rio Mavuba. Rio was a key part of the way Lille played, shielding the defence, breaking up the play and distributing the ball to some of his more technically gifted teammates, as evidenced by his 2.3 tackles and interceptions and 4 long balls, contributing to an average of 55 passes a game. Solid if unspectacular, Mavuba filled his captain's role well on the pitch, providing a calming and organising influence. Another midfielder which could be filed under the solid but unspectacular category was Florent Balmont. Another disruptor who stopped enemy attacks, Balmont's standard attribute was perhaps his passing, being the most accurate in the Lille team with an 87% pass accuracy on his 55 passes a game. He also played 1 key pass a game and chipped in with 3 assists in 27 Ligue 1 appearances. Without a doubt, the pièce de résistance of the trio was the magnificent midfield dynamo Yohan Cabaye, an all-action player who loved to get stuck in and involved with all phases of the play. He contributed with 8 assists and 2 goals in the league. Cabaye was key to turning defence into attack, with 60 passes a game, of which 1.6 were key passes and 6 were long balls, showing his ability to switch the play and spray balls all across the pitch. He also wasn't shy in having a crack at goal either, getting off 2.6 shots a game. It was his work defensively which marked his importance to the team, as he showed himself to be an excellent reader of the game with 3 interceptions a match, allowing his team to win the ball back high up the field and keep the pressure on. He was also willing to take one for the team and stick the boot in with a tactical foul, fouling his opponents twice a match. Cabaye's consistently brilliant performances saw him attract attention, and he was transferred to Premiership side Newcastle after this season. Moving on to the most exciting, eye-catching and unplayable section of this Lille team, the 3-pronged attack. First up is the quick and powerful Ivorian winger Gervinho, who helped the cause with an excellent 15 goals and 9 assists in 35 league appearances. appearances. Gervinho was absolutely electric all season, a fearless attacker whose first thought was always to take his man on, nutmeg them, bamboozle them, just get past them any way possible to get a shot or a pass away, shown in his 2 dribbles and 3 shots per game. But stats alone don't sum up his performances for the team. He was honestly a beast who frequently embarrassed some of the top defenders in the league. Gervinho would sign for Arsenal following this campaign, but wouldn't quite replicate his form or his success from France. On the opposite flank was none other than the little Belgian magician Eden Hazard, who absolutely lit up the league with a succession of stunning performances, chipping in with 7 goals and 10 assists in 38 league appearances. That includes one of the best goals that I've ever seen in my life against Marseille. Now 10 years on, and with a world-beating spell at Chelsea under his belt, we know what to expect from Hazard. But back then, what the 20-year-old maestro was doing was utterly captivating and scintillating. His close control on the ball, feints and shoulder dips made his mazy runs absolutely mesmerising, going on 2.7 dribbles and being fouled 3.6 times a game, as the opposition simply failed to live with Hazard. He could also hurt teams and slice them open with his vision, trying 2.6 key passes a game. Having wingers like Gervinho and Hazard was key to the way manager Rudi Garcia wanted to play, and to the team's success. Having 2 players so good on the ball, with the confidence and talent to run at teams, and also link play with one-touch passes and flicks, made sure the momentum was always forward, always attacking. Finishing off this lethal attack, which helped the team to have the best offensive record in the league and finish the campaign with 68 goals, was the powerful and deadly forward Moussa Sow, who plundered 25 goals in 36 league appearances. A strong striker who was not easily dispossessed, Moussa Sow was a commanding presence in the air, winning 1.5 of his aerial duels a match. Good with the ball at his feet and a clinical finisher, Sow's ruthlessness in front of goal was essential to their success that year. However, he wasn't an excellent distributor of the ball and would often fire off wayward passes or wild crosses, causing promising attacks to break down. Let's take a look at some of the super subs which aided the cause. First up is striker Pierre-Alain Frau, who made 29 league appearances, 19 of which came from the bench, scoring 5 goals, including a vital last-minute winner against Marseille. Brazilian midfielder Tulio de Melo mainly started in Lille's Europa League matches, where he scored 2 goals, but he also made 29 appearances in the league, 25 as a sub, bagging 4 goals. Polish midfielder Ludovic Obraniak was another Europa League starter, league impact sub, making 26 appearances in Ligue 1, 21 from the bench, chipping in with 2 goals and 2 assists. Brazilian left-back Emerson was something of a regular starter in the league, starting 17 matches and managing 1 assist. Lille started the season slowly, picking up only 4 points from their opening 4 matches, with 4 disappointing draws, leaving them 11th in the table. Things started to turn around with a 4-1 thrashing of RC Lens, courtesy of Gervinho and Frau braces. By round 8, Lille had climbed up to 3rd in the table, but would be knocked back down to earth and 8th place with a 3-1 away defeat to Lyon, followed by a loss to the same scoreline at home to champions Marseille. By round 14, Lille were at the top of the table thanks to 3 consecutive victories. By the halfway point, Lille were sitting on a comfortable 4-point lead over PSG, as their challengers struggled to find any kind of consistency. They also started working on their goal difference by dishing out some hammerings to Lorient and Nancy. By round 24, Stade Rennais had cut the gap to just 2 points by notching up 3 wins on the bounce. Lille responded in style though by winning 4 on the spin before defeat to Monaco on round 30 saw them 3 points ahead of Marseille. 2 games later, and OM were first by a single point, as Lille dropped points with draws in 2 consecutive matches. Lille showed the spirit required of champions though, and recorded 4 straight victories, while Marseille faltered, moving 6 points clear and all but wrapping up the league with 2 games to spare due to superior goal difference. Before seeing out the championship with a draw to PSG and a victory over Rennes. Lille sealed the double that season by beating Nantes, Lorient and Nice before playing out a close final versus PSG, which was decided by a single Obraniak goal. Lille's team that season was honestly a thing of beauty, with everyone working for each other and well drilled by Rudi Garcia, who had the team playing some scintillating attacking football and providing fans with some unforgettable moments.